Hello again, everybody. This is Comic Book Hangover. It's Thursday, August something or other, and it's time for me to do my weekly haul video. So as people who watch these videos regularly know, that every Thursday I just go through the books that I pick up every week, and I talk about them a little bit. So we're going to just jump right into it, starting with Plunge. Number 6 of 6 is the final issue of this series. This is part of this. This is kind of weird. This is the DC Black Label Joe Hill Comics imprint. So this is an imprint of an imprint from DC Comics. But final issue, wrapping up the series of an invasion of parasite worms that are actually sperm from another dimension, and something about a sort of like a Cthulhu-esque monster coming into our reality, just determined to eat everything in existence. So it's got a little bit of everything. It kind of becomes more than what you expect it to be when you start this series, but still, it was a great series. It was atmospheric. It was moody. It had a really good tone set to it. The way it was written, I mean, it takes place on this island. A lot of water, a lot of rain, a lot of nonsense going on. I mean, you could pretty much feel the dampness and the cold moisture as you're reading the book. So really well done book. So really well done as far as the writing of it goes, the art of it goes, everything, the execution. It was really well done. So if you're looking for a good, well-paced, sort of sci-fi horror, slow burn thriller, this is the series you need to check out. So again, this wrapped it up. This is issue 6. It wraps it up. So there'll be a trade paperback for it here pretty soon. So check that one out. I also grabbed this week Dark Knight's Death Metal Legends of the Dark Knights one shot. Now this is the second print. I'm not one of those people that really gets crazy about a book being a first print or being worth anything. So I'm okay to have a second print for something like this, because I just wanted to read the story. I only really read the Robin King origin story. So I was able to do that. I was happy with it. It's not a first print. I don't really care. I was still able to get the story. Really good though. I'm not sure if I want to read the rest of it. Really, honestly, I don't really care about the rest of what's going on with this whole Dark Knights thing. So I'm like this close to just dropping the whole thing altogether, just because it makes no sense. The whole thing makes no sense at all. This next one, this is Thor number 6 variant cover. I already had Thor number 6, but for one reason or another, it ended up in my box, and it's a pretty cool variant cover, sort of a Thor bursting onto Galactus' face. So I figured, you know what the heck, why not? I don't know what the deal is with it. It's a cool cover. I already got Thor number 6. It had a really kind of a nice kick you in the head ending, which I do like, especially with my comic books, because you don't get that too often. It's just sort of like, okay, here we go, next issue. I also grabbed Mirka Andolfo's Mercy number 5. This is the cover that I grabbed. There was a variant cover for it, sort of a black and white variant, which is really cool, but I really like Andolfo's covers for this series. And just as I've said, since this series began, it's just really well written. It's very well drawn. It's just a perfect package for this kind of a story. We've got one more issue to go. So things are starting to pick up. It's starting to move a little fast. You got people that are finding out about who and what she is, and everything's kind of falling apart. She's trying to keep everything together. They have a plan to get back to their universe. There's again, it's another thing about things from another universe coming in, but it's got all kinds of stuff going on in it. But the pacing of it keeps it fresh and keeps it well spaced out, so it's not a confusing mess. And again, you got interesting characters, great art, great writing. Mirka Andolfo is a very, very talented individual. I'm really enjoying that. Grabbed Batgirl number 48. I was surprised that she had a brother. I had no idea. I don't read DC generally, so there's a lot of stuff about this that makes no sense to me at all. But apparently, Barbara Gordon has a brother who's a psychopath. Go figure. But that aside, it seems like he's trying to be better. He's trying to be a better brother and a better son to Jim Gordon, who I guess is no longer commissioner. Bullock is commissioner. A lot of confusing things going on, but still, it's a good read. Especially, I mean, if you're really into the Joker War event like I am, I'm really loving this Joker War thing. So this is part of the Joker War Collateral Damage is what they're calling it. So it's sort of like essentially just like a peripheral crossover is essentially what it is. So you can read it as part of the Joker War story and enjoy it, or you could just read it totally separate and it's got its own Batgirl storyline going on with a little bit of Joker sprinkled in here and there. So very well done. I'm going to be sticking with Batgirl mostly because her book ends at issue 50, and that's when the whole Joker War thing, I think, wraps up. So I figure, why not? I'll just stick with it, through issue 50. And as good as this is, I may check out some of the older issues of this series. So anybody out there, if you've read and you're reading Batgirl, especially if you've read it from issue 1, if there's any story arcs, any specific issues that you think are good enough to recommend to somebody who's really not read a whole lot of Batgirl, let me know in the comments down below, because I'd be really interested in checking them out. I also grabbed, of course, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 53, second to last issue. Second to last issue. The series ends at issue 55, which is kind of annoying because I was hoping to get Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 100, but it's ending so that they can start off with sort of expanding the franchise. We're going to be getting a Mighty Morphin, and then we're going to be getting Power Rangers. But in this one here, we finally get to see what is going on with these Dark Rangers that Zedd has created. We also find out that the leader, Red Ranger, Rita, is not the Rita that we're familiar with, which is actually kind of cool. So it's adding more stuff to it, and I love it. And it's making Zedd an actual threat to the Power Rangers, and I love that too. So this is great. I also picked up, of course, as always, the foil cover, because these foil covers, so beautiful, and I figured, what the hell, why not? I started getting them, so I might as well continue. And finally wrapping it up, Free Comic Book Day, Brandon Sanderson's Dark One. I don't know what this is. I like the cover for it. So sometimes all you need is a good cover, and I'll buy the book. So, or in this instance, I'll just pick it up because it's Free Comic Book Day. So that's where you really want to put something on your book to really hook readers and get interest in your book from people who may not normally pay attention to it. So I will be reading this one. Hopefully I enjoy it, and hopefully if I do enjoy it, that there's something more coming out. I also grabbed this. This is another Free Comic Book Day book. It's not in a bag or a board, because this one I got for my little boy. It's black and white space adventures. All ages, what's it called? Only a Matter of Space Time. So I don't know much about it, but it's I flipped through it and asked him if he would be interested in checking it out. He said yes. So trying to get him into learning his words and stuff so he can read. And comic books is a good thing as any to do that in. So that's it. Those are my books for this week. So it's a couple of reprints. Actually one reprint, a variant cover, final issues, continuing, some good stuff. Although this week hasn't been as good as the past couple of weeks. I mean, we've had some amazing books recently, especially with, again, going back, Batman, Joker War, knocking it out of the park every issue. So, I also got this. I don't know what the deal is with this. I guess this is a promo thing for the 3 Jokers. A little Batman Joker playing card. So I got that in my bag as well. So I'm going to find a little something to put down. That's actually kind of cool. So that might actually look pretty good up on the wall, But that's it. That's what I got. So thanks for watching. And I know I had around here a list of my more recent subscribers. I don't know where that list is right now, but all you guys and all you folks that have subscribed to my channel recently, thank you very much. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. And if you have a channel as well, anybody who subscribes to my channel, I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to your channel. So next week's video, I'll be doing the shout outs. I kind of was a little crunched for time, as I seem to usually be, but I had everything written down. I don't know what happened to it all, so I'll do those shout outs next week. But regardless, as it may be, I do appreciate your support. Thank you. I'm getting closer and closer to 100 subscribers on this channel, which is awesome. I think I'm 6 away now, so that's pretty cool. So again, for you new subscribers, thank you. Thank you very much. And I have in turn subscribed to your channels. I'm pretty sure I've subscribed to everybody's channel who's subscribed to mine. If I haven't, let me know and I'll happily subscribe to it. I haven't had a chance to watch a lot of the videos on a lot of these new channels, but I'm getting around to it. Some great stuff. I love checking out everybody else's books, what you're buying, what you're enjoying, what's in your collection, some great stuff. So again, thanks for watching. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. I do these videos every Thursday, and then on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, if I have enough stuff to talk about, I'll do another video. So definitely look over my previous videos, see what I've got. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all that fun stuff. And that's it. So I'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.